Hello, how's it going? How's it going? Back again with another game from Game Pass. I'm gonna see if I can pronounce it right. EIYUDEN Chronicle Rising? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yes. But yeah, no, I was like, when I first saw it on Game Pass, I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna download it and stream it. I don't know anything about the EIYUDEN series at all. I know nothing. I know nothing, which is what I like. I like to know nothing. I like to go in there blind and just to play the game. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a story that I can follow. New game, yes. I love the art style so far. Been walking for a while now. A young girl descended from generations of scavengers. She has come to New Nevae to complete her family's rite of passage. Wealth beyond your wildest dreams awaits you in New Nevae. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. All adventurers welcome. Okay, based on what I heard at the end yesterday, it shouldn't be too far. Now, okay. Unless I'm lost. Stop! It's a lizard guy. You, help me out, will ya? What do we got here? Bandits! They're all over the place lately. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, though. What's that supposed to mean, huh? I'm a regular, everyday trader. You often go around judging folks on how they look. That's the accent I'm gonna go with this guy. Wow, sorry. Going after helpless traders now, are we? Clear out, little girl. And you don't even have the decency to deny it. Can't just watch a man's property get stolen, can I? Goes against my principles. Well, come on, cowards. I'll take you for all you're worth. Defeat bandits. All right, combat basics. Approach and attack incoming enemies. Although some fights can be avoided, occasionally enemies will block the path ahead. Always be ready for some action. Alright, CJ's unique skill. CJ can traverse short distances at high speed. Quick step forward while in motion and backwards while stationary. Time your movement right, and you can use this skill to evade enemy attacks. Okay, whoa. Okay, jump, okay. Is there a dodge button? Oh, okay, that's a... Oh man, I love how smooth it is. Retreat! This is way smoother than Trek to Yomi, which I previously played. But I like the art style here. Not bad at all. Better than I expected from a youngin'. Hogan's the name. You really saved my skin. I owe you one. Hogan. Never one to miss a trend. Hogan was quick to notice the sudden influx of adventurers to New Nevae. Nevae. I'm going at this word for. I'm gonna say Nevae. And even quicker to set up shop at the town's authorized trading post. CJ, honorable scavenger at your service. Honorable scavenger. How's that work? Well, scavenging is just treasure hunting, isn't it? Only difference between that and thieving is whether your mark is living or dead. Thieves think too highly of themselves, though. That's what my clan says, anyway. So, scavenger suits, you better, huh? Your journey into New Nevae for treasure, I take it. Sure I am. What about you? Just left. Pick up some trinkets and came out here to sell them off. What about lenses? Do you have lenses? Yep, plenty of them too. I even heard some lucky souls finding ruined lenses down in their barrels. I gotta get down there now. That humongous lens is as good as mine. Which way to the town? Now what kind of gentleman would I be if I didn't take you there myself? Least I can do after all. Young guard. Oh, back again already, Hogan. Wait, where are your escorts? Bolted at first sign of bandits. Paid good money for them too. Bandits again? A tougher bunch than last time. Someone gotta do something soon. Look, we're just here to guard the checkpoint, alright? If you got a complaint, take it up with the acting mayor. Yeah. And who's this little lady? Her name's CJ. She's, what was it? Honorable scavenger. Here to accept the acting mayor's generous invitation. And she's more reliable than you layabouts, that's for sure. Another reckless adventure willing to risk their lives. And a child at that. I'll take that as a compliment, thank you. There's not a single member of my clan who's got their head screwed on. Reckless fools, every one of them. Middle-aged guard. Fair enough. Acting Mary certainly be glad to hear that. Proceed. The background is beautiful too, man. Wow. The acting, is that the mayor? It's a bird. It's a peacock? Back so soon. I'm quite sure I watched you leave just a little while ago. You won't believe what happened, Squash. Squash is his name? My word. Well, at least you're unscathed. Thanks to this young lady, no less. Madame CJ, was it? Squash authorized appraiser. A pleasure to meet you. Squash. A connoisseur of all that shimmers, the promise of a glimmering future drew Squash to New Navajo to open his accessory shop. His discerning eye quickly earned him the role of the town's authorized appraiser. Authorized appraiser? Indeed, it is my duty to appraise the artifacts of excavated from the barrels. What for? Why? To determine their value, of course. All artifacts found in the barrels are subject to an explorer tax of 30%. 30%? You're gonna need an explorer's license from the acting mayor. And that license don't come cheap. Ain't that right, Squash? I'm afraid so. This sounds proper rapricious. Rapricious? Am I saying that right? Rapricious, if you ask me. Yep. Rapricious is the word. Quite. Well, what's to stop me from sneaking out the other side of the ruin anyway? Oh, I wouldn't recommend that. Y'all, you get caught trying to hightail it out of here with a bag full of loot. Well, you won't get very far. Mayor's hired an unsavory from the East Reach to put a stop to any thieving that might occur. Though I've heard at least. I've seen many a crook dealt with in my day, but that mercenary is unnerving. I'm quite sure his presence is the only thing keeping those bandits from darkening our door. Grrr! How's about we go see the mayor for ourselves, eh? Even a rapacious old soul can be reasoned with after all. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Right this way, the town's just ahead. Well then, perhaps the next time we meet, you'll have handfuls of treasure for me to appraise. Until then, farewell. And now we're in town. What kind of town is this? It looks under construction. Here it is, a flourishing new frontier in the grip of a gold rush. Welcome to New Navajo. Not too much to look at, is it? Well, I'd say flourishing, didn't I? Work in progress, huh? Is this an earthquake? God, I can't stand earthquakes. You're fine. Wasn't even that big. Right. Anyway, earthquakes are pretty common here. Best to be on your toes. Of course, it's thanks to an earthquake that we even found them burrows. Real big one about 3 months ago. So that's what happened. Well, I best be getting back. Got a store to run, after all. Or I will eventually. Figured I'd make a buck or two by setting up a trading post for venturers to trade their wares. Mostly on by once I've opened up. Wait, where can I find that mirror you were talking about? Town office in the plaza, I suppose. Where else? Thanks, Hogan. Stay out of trouble now. Fingers crossed, Missy. Fingers crossed. Bye-bye. Now then, time to track down this money-grabbing mayor. Main menu. Alright, from the main menu you can check your current quest progress as well as your stats and items. Mini-map showing your current location is also displayed on this screen. This bustling plaza is the beating heart of New Navajo, with townsfolk passing through it day and night. The town office sits at its center where the bulletin board can be found wherever CJ feels like helping the residents. Alrighty. I guess this is where we get all our quests and everything. Oh, who's this? Speak. Excuse me, any idea where a girl find that rapacious acting mayor I've heard so much about? Rapacious? How rude! Oh, lighten up. Wait, it's not you, is it? I'm Asha, the acting mayor of this town. Yes, I should very much like to know who considers me rapacious, though. Aisha. Aisha? Having taken over as acting mayor, her father went missing. Aisha is responsible for the decision to open up the quarry to adventurers and taxing them for the privilege. Ah, well, that's Hogan and Squash. Them again. Perhaps their taxes are due for an increase. Sorry, guys. So, rapacious might have been a bit much. From what I've heard about the mayor, I was expecting some old fogey, not charming young woman such as yourself. How old are you anyway? 16. What of it? Same as me. Ah, besties. I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. An adventurer, I presume. Never judge a book by its boots, as they say. We welcome all sorts here. CJ. Initials, perhaps? Prefer to keep your real name a secret, is that it? Enough about me. License. That's right. I came here to get an explorer's license. An explorer's license costs 100,000 bakwa? Not a penny less? 100,000 bakwa? Are you mad, woman? Do I look like I've got that on me? I'm 16. Give me the children's fee. Like the horse carriages in the city. Do you think me as dull-witted as that? Even your horse carriages consider anyone older than 12 capable of paying full price. You know your horse carriages. I'll give you that. Fret not. We offer assistance to the financially enfeebled. Take this stamp card. Collect enough stamps and I'll issue you an explorer's license. A stamp card? The residents of New Navajo post odd jobs on the bulletin board frequently. Complete a task and that resident will stamp a card for you. So I have to help around the town? Is that it? In a nutshell, yes. Many were troubled considerably by the earthquake 3 months back. Help is in great demand and in short supply. Piece of cake. Don't go anywhere, because I'll be back for my license before you know it. Alright, stamp card. Collect stamps in this card by helping the townsfolk with whatever they need. Essential for acquiring an explorer's license. No adventurer in New Navajo can be without their stamp card. Alrighty, let's go help some folks. Main quest! First day on the job! Alright, let's see this bulletin board. Not much to see here. Okay, so where do I go to help? Do I help this little girl? Hello. Don't suppose you know anyone who needs help around here? I sure do. Really? Who? Me? Oh, I'd love to help you, but if it's not gonna get my card stamped, I'll have to decline. Stamp? Like the ones Mayor Aisha gave everyone? I've got one. Look. Wow. Even you kids have them? With this stamp, adventurers will perform any and all tasks you require. So, use and abuse them. That's what Mayor Aisha said. Rapacious might have been right on the money after all. I keep saying rapacious. It's rapacious. Are you an adventurer too? Yep, call me CJ. What's your name? Priya. So, will you help me, CJ? I certainly will. What can I do for you today, Priya? Find Yum Yum. Yum Yum ran away from home and hasn't come back yet. Can't be having that now, can we? Is Yum Yum your little sister, brother? My cat. She's white and fluffy and cute and cuddly. You want me to track down a cat? So much for treasure hunting, I suppose. She got startled by that quake earlier and jumped out the window. She's still little, so it's dangerous for her to go out by herself. If she wanders outside the walls, she could be eaten by a monster. Oh, please find her for me, CJ. Yum Yum is my most treasured friend. Treasured, you say? Well, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding treasure. I'll have Yum Yum back to you in no time. Oh, thank you. I'll be right here, okay? Alright, let's go find this cat. Or should I just gather quests and just do it? It seems like a lot of people need help. Let's talk to this old woman here. An outlander. Save your breath. This used to be a quiet little village till you showed up. Nothing but a nuisance. The lot of it. What is that Aisha last thinking, eh? No respect for tradition. Oh, okay. Oh, this lady. Whoa, never seen an adventurer like you before. If you find anything good, don't keep it all for yourself, yeah? That old bag may not see benefit letting you venturers in, but I do. Mining's all we got, after all. Specifically now, they've sealed off the barrows. What use would a mining town be without a mine? Honestly, Aisha might be a bit daft at times, but she's right about this. What do you mean? Greedy, certainly, but daft? I didn't mean nothing by it. She's just different from the rest of us. Alright. Oh. You haven't seen a fluffy white cat being cute and cuddly around here, have you? I have. Priya's cat, right? Yum Yum? Really? Where'd it go? I pulled its tail and it ran off into the woods. Why would you pull a cat's tail? Why not? Nothing to do with an outlander like you anyway. Charming. She's only small, so she'll be gobbled up by monsters for sure. There are monsters all over the place since the mining started. There'll be no cats getting gobbled on my watch. I promised Priya I returned her treasure, and that's what I'm gonna do. I appreciate the info, kid. Could have gone without the attitude, though. You can now go from town outskirts to the Great Forest. Dungeons. There are a variety of dungeons around town, each rich with their own unique resources, ready for you to mine. Since the earthquake, monsters have been sighted in greater and greater numbers, so proceed with caution. I gotcha. Alright, let's go to the forest. Great Forest, a large lush forest located just outside the border of New Neve. While the area is rich with food, wood, and stone, the monsters which have gathered there since the earthquake have made it a dangerous place to be. A cat? No idea. Sorry. Ooh, is this a... Can I save here? Ooh, yeah! Save that! Let's go find this cat. Can I attack it? Oh! I'm still getting used to the controls here. Okay, so that's that. Are there combos? Doesn't seem like I can do combos yet. Okay, leveled up. Yeah, I'm literally only pressing X, and that's it. Can't press X and Y. A cat! Small, white, fluffy, cute. Yep, you must be Yum Yum. Yep, who's a good kitty? Nothing to be afraid of. Please don't run away. Got you! What's a little angel like you doing in a place like this, eh? Let's get you back to your family, shall we? I'm back! And look what I found! Meow! Yum Yum! I can't make cat sounds. I was so worried about you, dummy. Cut her some slack, yeah? She had a bit of a scare and ran off into the woods, that's all. A scare? Oh no, I'm sorry, Yum Yum. At least you were not hurt. Don't go wandering off no more, okay? Meow! Thank you so much, CJ. As promised, here's my stamp. Why, thank you. And done. One stamp down. Plenty more to go. Say, Priya, you don't happen to know anyone else who might need some help, do you? Sure do. Really? Who's next then? My dad. Our house got all messed up in that big quake 3 months ago. Dad's been trying to fix it, but he never has enough wood. Do you think you can help him, CJ? Of course! Leave it to me. Gotta fill up the stamp card so I can get my explorer's license, you see? Can't expect it to stamp itself, can I? You're the best, CJ. So, where is your dad anyway? We live just over there in the residential district. Got it. Bye for now, Priya. Bye-bye. One stamp. I gotta fill that whole top card? Are you kidding me? Wow. Leveling up. As your party accumulates experience, your level and stats will increase. Experience is gained by completing quests and defeating enemies inside dungeons. Achievement unlocked. 20 more to go. Main quest 2. Repair my broken house. You can now go from plaza to residential district. Alright, let's go. The residential district. Lifelong residents of New Navae have their homes in this part of town. Acting Mayor Aisha also calls this place home. The art style is really nice, not to lie. I said that many times already. CJ! Oh, excuse me. Don't suppose you're Priest's dad, are you? I am. And who might you be? Another adventurer looking for a treasure? Yep, I'm CJ. Nice to meet you. I'm Ganesh. How exactly do you know my Priya then? We met in the plaza. I helped her track down Yum Yum. Is that so? Very kind of you. So, what brings you here, to me? Priya said you've been having some trouble rebuilding your home after that big quake. Thought I'd come by and lend a hand. I see. And I suppose you're collecting stamps then? Yep. I've only got one for now. So if there's anything you need help with, I'm your girl. I suppose I do have a small job you can take care of. You do? Why not? Acting Mayor's got the right idea as far as you adventurers go. If you're willing to work, who I am to turn you away. Right. So what's the job? I need you to gather some wood for the repairs of my house. You'll have to venture out to the great forest outside of town. That's all? No problem. I'd go myself, but since the excavation, I've heard all sorts of creatures have been seen in the woods. Everyone here is far too scared to venture down and see for themselves. I had no idea the rune barrows had caused so much trouble. Oh, you'll be needing an axe. Unless you plan on taking on the talking trees. What? Unless you plan on talking the trees into coming down. Here, take this old one. Thanks. I'll be back in a bit. Take care. Alright. Axe level 1 received. With this item, you can cut down trees in forests and elsewhere to obtain wood. As you level up your axe, you will increase the variations of wood you can acquire. Healing potion level 1 received. Consumables. Consumable items like potions and bombs are kept in your stow pack. If your stow pack is full, items will be held in your storehouse until you need them. Be sure to check your stow pack before venturing out. Let's head into that forest. Alright. Save. Oh no, not that one. Enemies and resources. Once enemies have been slain and resources gathered, they will not be available again until you leave the dungeon. If you can't find the resources you need, head back to your base and try again after a good rest. Resource bag. A bag designed to store resources gathered in the dungeons. Once you return to the city, its contents will be transferred to your storehouse. Once your resource bag is full, you will be unable to gather any more. Remember though, you can always throw away resources you don't need. Alright. So where do I cut down trees? Any specific place, I guess? That's lumber. Can I gather that? No. Jump attack. Flying enemies will be found outside dungeons. Jumping attacks are the best way to handle airborne enemies. Aha. Alright, that's one. That's two. Come here, yeah. Aha, that's three. What's over here? I should really just get what I need and get back. Yeah. Aha. Give you your wood. I'm back. Got what you need, I reckon. Wonderful. Finally, I can finish fixing my house. You have my thanks. This house has been in my family for generations. It's my most treasured possession. Don't know what I'd do if I were to lose it. My ancestors are probably rolling in their graves. You really helped me out. You know? Here, let me stamp that card for you. You're very welcome, Priya. Yum Yum is behaving herself, I trust. You're a good one. You are. You know, if all adventurers were like you, even my old man might come around. Have you got anywhere to stay while you're here? Nah, not yet. I guess I should go look for the inn. You won't find anything like an inn around here, I'm afraid. What? But then, where do all the adventurers stay? They pitch tents down by Outlander Lane. Tents? Of course, I doubt there'll be any space for another one down there now. Adventurers have been pouring in for the last few months, all looking to strike it rich. Sleeping on the streets, didn't expect that. If it's all the same to you, we've a little house you could borrow. It's not a little house. It's a pretty decent house. The last tenant just left. Nothing fancy. Beats sleeping rough, I wager. Ah, well, I don't really have any money. You saw to it that Priya and me have a roof over our heads. Least I can do is offer the same in kind. No need for money. Really? Here, take the key. It's just down that hill. Have a look when you have the time. Thank you. All right, you got a house. Or at least a place to stay. Stamp received. How are the loggers then? Think they'll do? Of course. But is it really okay for me to stay here for free? I said as much, didn't I? A man's only as good as his word. If you don't mind though, I appreciate if you could help my father like you helped us. Your father? So Priya's grandfather? I'd happy to help out. What with? Repairing the clock tower. Clock tower? You might have noticed a falling pillar of rubble in the plaza. That used to be our town's symbolic clock tower. I've tried telling my father that we just don't have the materials to fix it, but do you think he'd listen? Say no more. You need help? I need stamps? That's all there is to it. Thanks. Also, a word to the wise, my father can be blunt, to put it lightly. I doubt he'll put his foot in his mouth at some stage, but I appreciate it if you just ignore him. No worries, I'm well used to dealing with old folks. Thank you. His name is Shiva. If you head to Plaza now, you'll probably find him. Alright. Base. CJ's home away from home and base of her adventuring. Resting here for the night will recover all your strength. You can save your progress at CJ's base or at any signpost. If you're defeated in battle, you resume the game from your last save. Autosave data will be updated. Autosave data will updated automatically. Not to be a grammar guy here, but autosave data will be updated automatically. They're missing a word there, but. Alright, main quest 3. Old Shiva's Clock Tower. Let's see what's in this base. End the day. Can I save? Alright, let's go to this clock tower. There's the old man. As if we haven't had it bad enough already. Excuse me, are you Priya's grandpa, by any chance? And if I am, what's it to a money-hungry outlander? I heard you could use a hand restoring this clock tower to its former glory. Me? A hand? Oh, I see. You think you can line your pockets by taking advantage of an elderly gentleman. Is that it? Well, you won't pull the wool over my eyes. Away with you. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not it at all. Priya's dad asked me to help you out. That useless old sod. Been flapping his gums to Outlanders now, has he? Stay out of this, Outlander. No one needs help from the likes of you. But this is important, isn't it? Of course it is. My ancestors built this when they first arrived in old Navae 150 years ago. A more precious treasure this town has ever known. A more precious treasure this town has never known. Of course it's bloody important. Old Navae? I thought this place was called New Navae. Old Navae is a town our ancestors came upon. Abandoned, barely worth being called a town, so the story goes. So they built it up anew and called it New Navae. This clock tower is a treasured testament to their vision for New Navae. Pains me to see it in this state. Can't have that then, can we? Lucky for you, I know a thing or two about taking care of treasure. You can keep your coin, good sir. A stamp will do just fine. Stamp? Those things Daska's girls sent around. It's risky work. Better a no good venturer take it on than any of us. Fine. You'll need to go get great tree bow from the biggest tree in the great forest. Off you go then. How am I supposed to know which is the biggest one? Give me a hint or something. Well, it'll be the furthest in, won't it? It's huge. Even you couldn't miss it. Furthest in, huh? Okay, I'll be back. All right. Keep going. Level up, baby. All right, coming out of the new area. Ooh, what is this? It's like a rock-covered bat. Gargoyle wing. It's a gargoyle. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Yeah. Signposts can be found at key points inside dungeons to give you information about where you currently are. At signposts, you can fast travel to any previously visited area within the dungeon, and you can also save your game. Head down here. Ooh, looks like I need some other stone crushing weapon for that. New enemy. Ah, damn. Oh, who's this guy? Looking at something? You, an adventurer too? Here for treasure? Sure. Why not? What's that then? Looks important. That's just a rock. Doesn't look like any ordinary rock. Doesn't look like an ordinary... Wait! You haven't seen a big huge tree in your travels, have you? Nah. Guess it's further in then. Thanks anyway. Hold it, princess. Huh? What? The forest is crawling. You go any deeper, you might not come back out. Monsters. Oh. What kind of scavenger would I be if I let that put me off? Yeah, my attacks are just like basic. Healing potion. Maybe we should use one. Wait. I'll wait a bit. All right, here we go. The music changed. The mood changed. Kind of ominous. This must be the big tree. Yep, this must be the one. All right. Which branch looks best? Huh? What the? Uh-oh. It's a boss. Is it a boss battle? Yeah, it's a boss battle. Boss battle! A menacing boss lies in wait deep inside each dungeon. Once they've been discovered, defeating them is your only means of escape. Watch closely and attack when enemies reveal their weak point to deal major damage. Shield gauge. Some stronger enemies, such as bosses, are protected by a shield. Until you have broken through the shield, the enemy will take no damage. Pay close attention to the enemy's shield gauge as well as their health gauge. Stow pack. Your stow pack is used to carry items such as healing potions and herbs, which you'll need as you adventure through the dungeons. If you find yourself in trouble against a strong enemy, check your stow pack to see what you got. Oop. I guess I had the shield gauge on. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I have to. What? Oh, okay. Definitely need some healing. Still pack. Yeah. All right. What? Oh my god. Okay. Oh! I have to attack that! I see. Okay, one more time. Oh gosh. Yeah. Rune fragments, a valuable material necessary for the development of rune lenses. Some resources can serve as catalysts to create a variety of runes, which, when combined with this material, some items are more valuable than others. When you find a valuable on your travels, you won't be able to throw it away, but it won't take up space in your resource bag. Yeah. How do I I think I need like a weapon to break down these rocks. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel. Forced approach. I think that's the beginning, right? Yeah. Let's go back to that old man. I'm back! Let me see. Yes, this'll do. No doubt about it. Great tree bow. I feel like I'm not pronouncing that right. Bow! Great tree bow. Great tree bow. You could have warned me, about the crazy, scary monster tree that attacked me as soon as it saw me. Excuse me? The tree fiend. Would have been nice to know in advance, that's all. I'm lucky it didn't pick branches off me. Tree fiend? Impossible. The sorcerer. I warned them all. You were right, old man? Not interrupting something, are we? Shiva, could you spare a few minutes? The rapacious, rather brilliant acting bear. What was that? Nothing at all. Excuse me, Shiva, this is Gokpo of Outlander Lane. I believe you have already met, but allow me to formally introduce you all the same. The smell of gold and promise of fortune drew the sagacious Gokpo to New Nevahe, where he quickly became the representative for the merchants and adventurers of Outlander Lane. I see. And what brings you both here? I've got nothing to say to either of you. Shiva, I know you, and I don't see eye to eye on the burrows. Still, I expect you to abide by my decisions. As such, I must ask you and the other objectives stop causing trouble in Outlander Lane. The stamp card system is going a long way towards building trust between us and the Outlanders. Trust? You don't even know the meaning of the word. If you'd an ounce of sense in your head, you chased every last venturer out before it's too late. I'm gonna try to, because he's smoking a pipe. It looks like he's smoking something, so, let's try to stay calm here, shall we? What exactly are you talking about? Too late for what? The evil sorcerer's curse. He's in the burrows, I tell you. He who suffered the wrath of the gods themselves. He was sealed for a reason. Mark my words. Break that seal, and it won't just be the fiends you'll be up against. It'll be much, much worse than that. Now this sounds like an adventure. You can't put so much stock in those old fables, Shiva. Fables, eh? So I suppose that expedition that went in were fabled to death, were they? You want our children to go through that too? This town is on the verge of collapse. Mining is beneficial for our people and it's essential to New Nevahe's continued existence. Exactly. And what of your precious clock tower? Surely you could use some strapping young adventurers' help to rebuild it. Isn't that right, young lady? Huh? Me? Oh, well, yeah, that was the plan, sure. See? Honestly, Shiva, you embarrass yourself. I've got countless young folk tell me every day just how hard they slave away for the good of this town and its residents. How long do you intend to hold out? Think of the effect it will have on your family's reputation. Grr, fine, please, pay no mind to stubborn old men like me. Well, wait, My stamp! Oh, give me that card. Can't forget about that. All that work, face the boss. You gotta have a stamp. 3 stamps, baby, 3. So there's about 30 stamps I need to get. 3 out of 30. Main quest 4. The cost of good measures. Speak with Aisha in the plaza. I shall do that. How goes the stamp collecting, CJ? Not bad, actually. Seems someone told the townsfolk to use and abuse adventurers, so they keep me busy. They've had me catching cats, cutting trees, a particularly problematic tree in one case. So yeah, not bad. A problematic tree? What do you mean? Elaborate. A tree turned fiend? I shall have to warn the townsfolk to stay away from the woods. So Hogan wasn't exaggerating about your strength, I see. Yes, yeah, well, when you're out of your home at 15, you either get strong or get in the ground. Ha ha ha. Such spirit. This girl could surely take care of that other matter. Don't you think, Aisha? I suppose she could. What other matter? CJ, I would appreciate your assistance in improving relations between adventurers and the townsfolk. Oh yeah? How so? With Outlander Lane having long since reached capacity, adventurers have begun squatting in the residential district. The trespassing alone would be bad enough, but there's also been reports of fires and other shenanigans. So Priya's grandpa may have good reason to be upset after all. Manners are easily kept with a roof over one's head and food in one's belly. Unfortunately, this town does not yet have the resources to accommodate and feed Outlanders. As such, I am sympathetic to the situation. More so than most. Gokto and I have been planning to build an inn in a tavern on Outlander Lane. The locations have already been decided, as have the proprietors. I would ask you gather the materials they need, CJ. An inn and a tavern, huh? And you really think that's all it'll take to make everyone get along? Money for the town and merriment for the Outlanders. Not to mention the promise of a bed at the end of a long day in the burrows. More adventurers mean more artifacts. More artifacts mean more revenue. Everybody wins. Townfolk and Outlander alike. Money makes the world go around, as they say. You're not wrong, I suppose. And it must be a real pain for the acting mayor here, having them trespassers making them trouble. Even troublemakers can change. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. People, not artifacts, are our most treasured resource. Trespassers? A trespasser's resource? I've heard it all now. You're an odd one, that's for sure. Is there something on my face? Say no more. I'll see it. You'll have all you need. I'm your debt, CJ. I'm in your debt, CJ. I suggest you meet with Rajiv? Rajiv. I think that's how you pronounce it. I suggest you meet with Rajiv and the innkeeper and Sarita, the tavern owner, right away. They'll tell you what they need. Quite sure you'll both find them around Outlander Lane as we speak. Now go from Plaza to Outlander Lane. So go. Outlander Lane, an isolated street. Oh, Outlander Lane, an isolated side street which has been allocated to the recently arrived adventurers. As the face of Outlander Lane, and having seen to the opening of the tavern, inn, and various stores, Gokto can often be found there. Alright, let's speak to Sarita. Excuse me, is this a tavern? How many times do I have to say it? We aren't open yet. Go on now, off you go. You won't get a drop till the place is good and ready. And spare me the puns, alright? If I have to hear people of New Navajo give up one more time, you Navajo shut up more like. Now shoo! Enough nonsense. I'm not even old enough to drink yet. A child? Sigh, forgive me, pet. The thirst is upon those venturers, so it is. Hungry, are you? I'd love to help, pet, but the cupboards are bare at the moment. Oh no, thank you. I came by because the acting mayor and Gokto asked me to help you gather materials. Oh, they did say someone would be coming up to help. Wasn't expecting such a skimmy little thing though. No need to worry about me, ma'am. So what do you need? Kitchens don't come cheap, pet. I'll need lightweight lumber to make one worth cooking in. Leave it to me. Stay safe, pet. That takes care of the tavern then. That just leaves Rajiv at the inn. Rajiv? He's just a little further down the road. Setting up an inn is going to be a task and a half, no doubt. Thanks for the directions. I'll go help him out. Wow, so far at the beginning of the game, it's just helping out people because we're a town. I guess that's how it starts, though. It starts off slow and then it builds up. Is this the inn? Welcome, welcome. This is the inn, all right? Or it will be, at least. Not yet, unfortunately. Unless you fancy sleeping under all that rubble. Actually, I'm not a customer, luckily enough. The mayor and that Gokto fella asked me to swing by and see if I could help you gather some material. Thank my lucky stars! Do you know it's been one adventurer after another poking their heads in and giving me grief since I started setting up here? Was all set to venture out and get the goods myself, but I can't be in two places at once, can I? You sound like you're run off your feet. You can say that again. If you wouldn't mind, some heavy stone would really get me out of a bind. No worries. I'll be back before you know it. Take care. I'll be right here when you get back. Okay. When in and about the town, you can easily travel to locations that you've visited before. Simply hit the select location button and choose where you like to go. Alright. Okay. So I can just fast travel to these places. That's cool. Alright, let's go to the Great Forest. Alright, objective marker. If an active quest can be completed nearby, follow the exclamation mark on your mini-map to tick it off your list. However, undiscovered locations and ordinary resources will not be displayed. Okay. Now I gotta find some lightweight lumber. What's this? Whoa, that's a big sword! Rear attacks. Quick step forward to sneak behind enemies. When used wisely, this move can turn the tables on a tough fight. Do I jump over him? Oh gosh. Here you are, just like you asked. You're some woman for one woman, pet. Maybe a hot meal and a pint will put some manners on that shower of Egypts. Thousand thanks here. Let me stamp that card for you. Seems only right to let you have a say in the menu. What food do you like, pet? Mega Katsu Curry. The real spicy stuff. Mega Cats. What now? Katsu Curry. Get some rice, have it swimming in spicy curry sauce, then top it off with a slab of deep fried pork. Rice, curry, pork, is it? Not something I could just knock together. Can't have good deeds go unrewarded though, can we? Leave it to me, pet. I'll see what I can do. Yes! Can't wait. Alright, number 4. What the? I leveled up. Hell yeah. The tavern is preparing to open. Ogre horn received? The tavern. Bring the right ingredients and Sarita will rust you up something special. Not only will a full belly restore your strength, it'll restore your health too. I'm back! Should have everything you asked for. Thank my lucky star. Hopefully now I won't have to turn anyone else away. I won't forget this, young lady. Here, have a stamp. You come and stay when we're all set up. I'll make sure you're looked after. I'm all set for room and board. Thanks. Kind of you to offer, though. Is that so? And here I am giving... Is that so? And here I am having you haul materials around. No worries. A stamp is all that thanks I need. Nah, you definitely earn more than that. I'll think about how else I could be of service. Feel free to pop by anytime. Even just to say hello. I might just do that. Thanks. 5 stamps, baby. Inn is preparing to open. The inn. Rest your weary bones in preparation for your next adventure at Rajiv's Inn. The large outdoor baths are said to improve your abilities for a day or two. Oh. Alright. Can I save here? Nope. Oh. I wonder how to increase just your attacks. You know, leveling up your skills or something, maybe. Because you're just... you're bashing the same XXX all the time, and only you can like combo. Let's see how many stamps I've got now. 5. It does feel nice to see it filling up. Plus, the town folks seem happy to have me around. All right, gotta get more. What am I on about? I didn't come here to collect stamps. Phew, that was close. Almost got sidetracked. Wait, how many cents do I need again? Still a lot of empty spots in this card. I don't have to fill every one of them, do I? All the good treasure will be gone by the time I get this done. Better go ask that acting girl mayor. I helped her out with the inn and the tavern after all. Alright, go talk to Aisha. I did what you asked. Helped get the inn and the tavern up and running. Is that so? Thank you, I appreciate it. Got a question for you, if you don't mind. Just how many stamps do I need to get that explorer's license anyway? Show me your card. Wow, 5 already? You know, you're only the second person to get this far without giving up. Second, don't tell me everyone else paid the 100,000 bakwa. Of course not. Like I said, most just quit. And the ones that don't tend to resort to more roguish methods. Bribery, for example. Dirty lying, you said I couldn't get that permit for a penny less than 100,000 bakwa. Yes, I did say that. Negotiations have to start somewhere. Hardly going to sell myself short now, am I? Besides, you're useful to have around, but I certainly can't see you becoming a member of our little community. I knew it. Rapacious was too good a word for you. Now, no need for name calling. Let's get you that explorer's license, shall we? Really? Of course. Rapacious as I am, I appreciate hard work. Here, you've earned it. Is this real? It's not some trick, is it? It's real. Relax. Just to be clear, any bribes I may or may not have taken up to now were never for me, strictly speaking. Every coin went into maintaining this town. God knows we need it. Now then, I must warn you in advance. The town takes no responsibility for any adverse effects you may experience while mining. Any and all expenses associated with your survival must be paid for out of your own pocket. Any artifacts you find will be assessed by our authorized appraiser and taxed at 30% of their value. In the event you are unable to pay in cash, we will collect the tax through the seizure of assets. Should you find cause to criticize the system, you are welcome to leave. I would suggest, however, taking a good hard look at Outlander Lane before doing so. There is, after all, a good reason so many Outlanders have chosen to gather there. No objections, I presume? Sign here. I've already seen Outlander Lane, haven't I? You sent me there yourself. I know. I'm just reading what's written. Policy. You're an odd one. You are. There. I signed. Pleasure doing business with you, CJ. Alright. Time to find that trust. The run burrows can be reached through the quarry, which can be accessed via the town outskirts. A word of warning. The earthquake caused a great deal of damage. I've heard reports of fiends lurking about. Please take care and ensure you are adequately prepared before venturing inside. Fiends in the quarry too? Might as well give them the keys to the city at this stage. Indeed. The ore at that quarry is New Navajo's only source of revenue. With the fiends keeping us from it, we can't even rebuild after the quake. Not to mention the Margrave has all but left us for dead. We're on the brink of financial ruin. Sounds like you've been having a rough time. To save the town, I made the decision to lure adventurers like yourself here with the promise of riches. Bait, if you will. Rapacious, perhaps, but it's the only way to save our town. Maybe don't use the word bait when talking about this, yeah? I implore you, CJ. Please, for the sake of our town, lend us your strength. You don't have to tell me twice. While I have you, though, I don't really have any cash on me right now. Or ever. So, about that mining tax, I don't have to pay that right away, do I? It'd be easier if I could just sell some stuff first. Relax. You're not the first adventurer to arrive with empty pockets. I've been looking to establishing a pawn shop. No, Squash will be selling accessories. He has made his intentions to do so quite clear, so I have entrusted the pawn shop to someone else. Once it is set up, the pawnbroker will see to the deduction of tax from each and every sale. Anyone who wants to sell will be taxed for the privilege, whether they like it or not. Well, that's a relief. I think. Just a moment, please. There really is far more to do we can handle by ourselves. Please do check the bulletin board from time to time, CJ. You will be well rewarded for a full stamp card. I can promise you that. Is that right? You certainly changed your tune. Well, if it is as much for your sake as it is for ours, I trust you will do your best. Count on that. I'm coming for you, treasure. Facility basics. The town has a number of facilities such as shops where you can bring resources to commission items and equipment. If you meet someone who would like to open a shop, helping them will expand the town's facilities even further. Stamp rewards. Fill one row of your stamp card with 10 stamps and you'll be entitled to a reward. Head on over to Hogan's Trading Post to see what you can get. Ooh, 100 XP obtained. Yeah. Main quest 5, the miner, the merc, and the smithy. Shop quest. Side quests involving the creation of stores and other facilities. Completing these quests will develop the town and increase the type or quality of the products and services available. Alright. Resident quest. Side quests involving providing assistance to residents of New Navahe. Most of the townfolk have complaints or requests they need help with. Do your best to help them all. The bulletin board. Townfolk frequently post their requests or complaints on the bulletin board. It can be found in the plaza right next to the town office. So make sure to check it off. Okay. Alright, let me go here. I'm gonna go to my spot, to the base. Let me end the day. See what does that do? Is it go to nighttime or what does it do? Okay. One more time. Let me save. And I'm going to end the stream there. Let me see. How do I? Options. Turn title. Yes. I'm going to end the stream here. Wow, that was great. That was a good beginning of the game. Yeah, so far, loving CJ, loving her enthusiasm. She's young. She's only 16. We don't know exactly what happened in her past. Why she got kicked out at 15 and now she's hunting for treasure. Hopefully, as we progress in the story, we're gonna find out more on that. But I'm gonna end the stream here. Anybody who's watching, thank you, and always remain positive no matter what in life.